everyone, it's me, Miss G from the LaGrange Park Library, and I'm here today to share along some tips that I figured out that you can do to paint along with Bob Ross using limited supplies that you might have in your home right now. So, here's the Bob Ross painting that I created. I don't know how well you can see it, but by no means does it look exactly like the one that Bob Ross created originally, but I did my best with what I had. And what I was able to scavenge today was a thicker paintbrush, a small paintbrush, a plastic knife, a mixing bowl to mix and test out my paint colors, a cup for water so I can rinse off my brushes, a spray bottle filled with water, and I have a good variety of acrylic paints. So the challenge that I wanted to share with you guys is to scavenge through your houses and see what supplies you have that you can use to create your own Bob Ross paintings. A couple of tips that I can share prior to you guys starting yours are, the first thing I realized is when you have your blank canvas, if you're using acrylic paints, because Bob Ross uses oil paints, they're able to flow really well and the colors blend in together. Acrylic paints are a little more difficult. So I found out if you spray your blank canvas with some water and kind of just pat it dry, it helps the paints flow freely once you begin painting. So that's my first tip. My second tip is Bob Ross, when he does his mountains, he uses his fancy, awesome painting knives. And I had a plastic knife. But the best way I realized is to coat the paint on the soft edge of the knife. And that'll give you your thin mountain lines. Just like that. And then he tends to use a 2-inch brush. Again, I don't have a 2-inch brush, but I was able to use my thicker brush to blend in those strokes that he tends to do a lot. So this challenge really depends on what you have in your houses. If you only have one thick brush and you don't have a thin brush, see what you can create with that. It won't exactly look like Bob Ross's, but that's the fun. Use what you have. And if you want to send it to us so we can see what it looks like, that'd be awesome. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing your artwork.